Always a pleasure speaking with you, especially at this time of February as we speak, because we have so many great events that are going on during Black History Month, but the one that everybody definitely likes to be involved with is something that you and your team are putting together. Last year was amazing, and I know this year is going to be amazing too. What folks are sitting there going, what is he talking about? What's the big event?
Big event is KUUMBA. We're celebrating our 30th anniversary, so KUUMBA 30, multidisciplinary festival focusing on music, dance, theater, you name it, we have it for you.
What makes this so unique in the fact that 30 years, 3 decades, this has been able to be part of Black History Month and part of Toronto?
Yeah, so I can wrap it up in the last 3 decades. We just had Sandra Whiting, the founder, here for another interview, but also in the room was Dr. Jean Augustine, who put the motion for Black History Month to even exist here in Canada. And those two women, I stand on their shoulders in order to deliver KUUMBA. KUUMBA started out as quite the welcoming place for Black culture, the African diaspora as well, and just a reflection of Toronto's Black community coming together to celebrate through the arts. So to have 3 decades, and I've been at Harborfront, this year will be my 20th year, I've had the honor and pleasure to see it through, and very proud of the legacy that it holds.
Okay, Kumba. For those who don't know what that means, what does that mean?
Kuumba means creativity in Swahili. And of course, if you celebrate Kwanzaa, you know it's significant in one of the seven traditions in there.
Absolutely. So let's get into this. How are we breaking this down? What are the events? And I know you can't mention all of them, but as many as you can. What are some of the events and how is it broken down? You kind of mentioned it before, but let's go over it again.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, let's talk about the Bob Marley tribute. Bob would have turned 80 this year. So on February 6th, Jay Douglas, Liberty Silver, Cairo McLean, Eddie Bullen will be at the helm of what we're looking at, a celebration through the genres of Bob's music. So through jazz, through soul, through R&B, and of course reggae. You're going to hear some amazing renditions by these Juno-winning artists. If you love to skate, Harborfront Center brought back their skating rink. So Dr. J is going to join us for Soca on Ice on February 8th if you're around. We also have the wonderful Nicole Brooks, who's bringing in her play reading, her theatrical reading of The Eighth Day, also happening on February 8th. For those who don't know Nicole, maybe you know her work with Obia Opera, which was presented by Luminato, but she's coming back to Harborfront to present that work. We also have a breaking competition. If you love breaking, we have that for you over 2 days. We also have breaking workshops. We also are celebrating the third annual Journey to Black Liberation in partnership with the Black Daddies Club and the Kiki Ball Alliance. So Black queer folks are also able to celebrate in one space with us. And for those who are interested, we also have a voguing workshop with Twisted Miyake Mugler. So much going on. We have film. There's a film series. If you're a film buff, please come and enjoy the selections. We're partnering with Real World Summit as well as the NFB. Some of our musical highlights through film feature Misha Brugger Lee's short film, as well as Maestro Fresh West. So lots to do. If you're into theater, into dance, Silent Legacy is also here. As you know, many of you may have known that our Fleck Dance Theater is coming to a close, and this is really one performance we're going to have, one of the last performances we're going to have over there. So it's very nostalgic for us. And then we also have KUUMBA 365. Now, KUUMBA 365 is birthed out of KUUMBA, where we're saying you only celebrate Black culture, for only 1 month. Harborfront celebrates all year round, courtesy of TD Bank, and we're thankful for them to be a partner. What KUUMBA 365 is, we're taking Black artists, whether it's from the spoken word genre or dance, and allowing them to digest a contemporary visual art exhibition over at the Power Plant Gallery. And it's the response through the Black lens is what we're captivating. So these are new commission works that we can add to the Canadian canon. So much.
two things I'm surprised about. One, you actually said Misha Bruger Gosman's name correctly because most people can't do that. And two, how do you folks put all of this together in the shortest month of the year? It's incredible.
This is it. It's we have a huge team. We're happy to have, in-house our marketing, production, everybody included to make it work. And it's not a team of one. Really happy that Harborfront is again continuing this tradition. I would be remiss if I don't talk about part of our theme this year is healing through the arts. So healing through sound and movement. And there's a focus on Black men, Black fathers and sons as well, but also healing through sound baths, through sound therapy. So not only are we allowing folks to have free and accessible programming, but we are allowing our program to be a pay what you wish format. So everybody can find their space and place at Harborfront. We want you to come back in for us to engage with so many diverse communities. As you said, Rudy, like 28 days is not a lot. And to represent the diaspora is quite challenging, which is why we want to expand the breadth of what we do year round.
And one other thing I want to make sure that people understand is even though we are celebrating Black History Month, Black Excellence, you don't have to be just Black to go to this.
Absolutely. We are welcoming everyone to experience the culture. Doesn't matter what walk of life you're from. And I think that's also the beauty of Harborfront. We are open. We're opening our doors and our arms for that shared experience and for folks to ask questions. There's a few panel discussions where I am sure these topics are quite interesting and hot, but if you're not a part of it, it's hard to push it forward. So we're welcoming everyone into our doors just to even hear what the community and what the experience are, just to get a better understanding of where they're coming from.
Okay, before we wrap this up, did you ever think that you would put soca music and ice skating together?
Soca on Ice has been such a long-standing tradition with DJ skate nights that we used to have here. For not having a rink for so long, we're so happy to have Dr. J back. But no, like you're thinking Soca on Ice, where did but the blend works. It actually is pretty warm because so many people come out. We're out of skate rentals. And by the way, if you're coming, bring your skates. Not sure if any rentals will be left by the time you get here.
I want to see people dancing on ice.
And they do.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be something. Okay, so when does this all begin? When does it run from what to what? And are we talking like Monday to Sunday? What's happening?
Yeah, so we are kicking off on the 1st. We are ending on the 28th, but the film series happens on starting on the second Friday of the month, giving you the rest of the month. The Sound Bath series is the 11th, 12th, so I believe that's a Tuesday, Wednesday, and the 25th, 26th, which is also Tuesday, Wednesday, and the rest of the weekends. Family Day weekend is a big one. Um, and the Black Liberation Symposium happens on the 7th, 8th, and 9th. So all the weekends are jam-packed with some Tuesday, Wednesdays included.
Okay, website. That's always the place to go for information.
Yeah, harborfrontcenter.com. Everything is there for you at your fingertips. Please, please come out and support. It's the way that we know we are in demand for what we're doing and that the community loves what they experience and see what we have to offer.
Thank you so much for this interview. Right off the top, again, congratulations, 30 years. Congratulations on your 20 years, and looking forward to everything that's going to be going on. Happy Black History Month, and thank you again for everything you folks do.
Thank you so much, Rudy. Appreciate it.